Every school has rumors, stories whispered behind lockers in hallways and classrooms when teachers aren't looking. But the one at Ridgewood Secondary wasn't like any other rumor, because everybody truly believed it. The story of the girl in the school bathroom. Some said she appeared only during exams. Others claimed she cried when the lights flickered. But one thing everyone agreed on was simple. You never ever go to the second-floor bathroom alone. This is where our story begins, with a boy named Daniel. Daniel was 14. Smart, quiet, and usually the last person to break school rules. But that day, he stayed after school to finish a science project. By the time he packed up his things, it was almost 6 p.m. The halls were empty, every sound echoed. His footsteps, the creak of the old lockers, the hum of lights overhead. That's when he felt it, a sudden pressure in his stomach. He needed the bathroom, and the closest one was the second-floor bathroom. He hesitated, he remembered the stories, but he told himself it was just that and stories, nothing more. He pushed the door open. It squeaked slowly. The first thing Daniel noticed was how cold it was inside. Not just school AC cold, but cold like walking into a freezer. The second thing he noticed, one of the sink faucets was dripping. Drip, drip, drip. The sound echoed against the tiles. He walked into a stall, locked the door and sat down. Silence, then tap, tap, tap. It sounded like someone tapping their fingernail against the next stall. Daniel froze. He knew he was the only one on the entire floor. He knew no one else should be in there. The tapping continued, faster now. More impatient, he whispered, "Hello?" The tapping stopped. Just like that, total silence. He slowly stood up, unlocked the door, and stepped out. The bathroom was empty, or so he thought. Daniel turned toward the sinks to wash his hands. That's when he heard it. A soft, quiet sob. A girl crying. He froze, staring at the mirror. Behind him, and nothing, but the crying grew louder. He turned around. All the stall doors were open except the last one. The door was slightly shut, just enough to show a pair of bare feet underneath. Small feet, a girl's feet. Daniel swallowed hard. "Hello?" he said, voice trembling. The crying stopped instantly, then a whisper. "Don't leave me here." Daniel stepped back. His heartbeat thundered in his ears. He slowly approached the last stall. His hand shook as he pushed the door open. Inside, the stall was empty. No girl, no feet, nothing. But scratched into the metal was a sentence. "She sees you." The lights above him buzzed suddenly, then flickered. The faucet turned on by itself. Water gushed out, ice cold. Daniel backed toward the exit. Another sound, a whisper behind him. "Why are you leaving?" He spun around. No one. The door behind him slammed shut. Daniel ran to pull it open, it wouldn't budge. He banged on it, yelling, nothing. He turned back toward the bathroom, and the lights went fully out. Total darkness. He heard soft footsteps moving across the tiles, slow dragging, like someone walking with broken ankles. Daniel held his breath. Something breathed right behind his ear. "You saw me." The lights flickered back on, dim, almost dying, and she stood at the far end of the bathroom. A girl maybe 12, hair dripping wet, clothes torn, skin pale like paper. Her head hung forward. Daniel stepped back as she slowly lifted her face. Her eyes were completely black. No pupils, no whites, just black. She took a step forward, then another. The lights flickered with each move she made. Daniel stumbled into the sinks. The mirrors warped his reflection. He whispered, "What do you want?" The girl tilted her head unnaturally far to the side. Her neck cracked loudly. She whispered, "Someone locked me in here," and no one came back. Daniel felt a chill run through his spine. The girl pointed at him, "But you came." Daniel tried the door again, still locked. The girl was getting closer. The lights were dying completely now. Her footsteps echoed inside his head. He grabbed a stall door and pulled it off the hinge in panic. She smiled, not a human smile. A long, crooked, impossible smile. The lights went out again. Darkness. A whisper inches from his face, "Scream, stay with me." Then a loud bang. The door flew open by itself. Daniel sprinted out down the hallway, not daring to look back. And behind him, from the bathroom, he heard her final whisper, "I'll see you tomorrow." The door slammed shut, and the lights on the whole floor went black. The night after Daniel Boy moved into his late uncle's house, things only got worse. At exactly 3:11 a.m., he woke up again. Not from a dream, not from a sound. but from a feeling, like something was standing at the foot of his bed. His room was freezing. The curtains weren't moving, but the air felt like it was breathing around him. Daniel reached for his phone. 3:11 a.m., same time as yesterday, same time his uncle was found dead in this house. He sat up slowly, that's when he saw it. In the dark corner of the room, a silhouette tall, still, almost shaped like a person except its head was tilted too far. Daniel blinked and it was gone. He tried to convince himself he was tired, stressed, imagining things. So he stood up, walked to the kitchen and poured a glass of water. But as he passed the hallway, something whispered behind him, "You're late." Daniel froze. His heart slammed in his chest. He didn't turn around, he didn't move. He didn't breathe. Then he heard footsteps, but they were not behind him. They were coming from inside the walls. Slow, dragging footsteps, like something was crawling upright within the wooden frame of the house. He backed away step by step until he was inside the living room. That's when the lights flickered just once, and something changed in the house. The smell. It smelled like old soil, like a grave had been dug open inside the walls. The TV turned on by itself. Static. Loud, violent. But beneath the static, he heard a voice, his uncle's voice, whispering, "Daniel, don't let it out." The TV shut off. Silence. Daniel felt his skin prickle as he noticed something new on the floor. A trail of dirt starting from the hallway and ending right behind him. He turned around slowly and saw a handprint on the window, but not from the outside. The print was inside the glass, pressed from within the house. Daniel backed up again, and the floorboards behind him creaked as if someone had stepped close. He ran upstairs, slammed the door, and locked it. He didn't sleep, but something did. Because as the morning sun rose, Daniel opened his eyes and noticed someone had written a message on his bedroom mirror. With their finger, dripping in something dark. "Let me finish what I started." His uncle wasn't warning him. He was warning the house.